Good morning, everybody. What is going on? Welcome to today's vlog. It is currently Saturday, exactly 1 week before the first ever Denver Keto meetup. I'm super excited, guys. Listen, I've got the details, the location, and everything in the description below, so if you are attending and you need that information, go check it out there. I've got a lot going on. It's a very busy day for the Wit Rocks. First things first, Paxton is officially 1.5 years old today. Time is flying. I don't think you celebrate 1.5-year-olds, but nonetheless, pretty cool. Also, we are going to try and go to the Botanical Gardens. It's apparently a free day, so we're going to try and hit that up. And then Carly and I are going on a hot date to our all-time favorite restaurant. I'm in a huge rush to get to the gym to meet my old college roommate Scott Call for a game of squash. I told you guys before, I'm really trying to get myself outside the box. I love hitting the weights, but I want to try challenging myself to different forms of fitness. Squash, although I've only played once before, is an absolutely amazing workout. I'm a huge fan of all racket and ball sports like tennis, badminton. I love ping pong, so squash is kind of right up my alley. Before I go, I am sipping on MCT oil powder from Perfect Keto. I really like taking this MCT oil powder before I do endurance, like cardio type things. I think it gives me that extra boost. I've told you guys about this before. They've had unflavored up to this point, but they just released this chocolate and vanilla flavor, and it makes it even better. All you have to do is mix it with water, shake it up, and bang, you've got your MCT high energy powder. If you guys want to check it out, there's a link in the description below. Use the code KETOKING to save yourself some money. Back in the car now. That was so much fun. We started off playing squash, then we moved to playing pickleball, which is a phenomenal game. Super competitive, very, very high energy. It was close, but I came out on top on pickleball, and I got my ass whooped in squash. I will say this, whenever I'm like lifting weights, I don't really kind of feel like I'm at an advantage because I'm in ketosis. But when I play like squash and pickleball and running and cycling and things, I can really, really tell the benefits of ketosis. If I were running on carbs, I would have been huffing and puffing, and I was even keel, man. I seriously played for like 2 hours, not huffing and puffing at all, one single time. My stamina was through the roof, keto power all the way. I am very, very interested after that kind of cardio session to see where my ketone levels are at. Okay, time to test our ketones. I'm going to be using the Keto Mojo for the very first time ever. I'm very excited about this product because they solved a huge, huge problem in the ketogenic diet community. That is the affordability of testing your blood ketones. Before, it was very, very expensive, like $3 to $5 per test. Now, you can test for less than $1. I think this entire kit costs like 60, 70 bucks. They have a bunch of different types of kits you can buy, but for the first time ever, the average person like me and you can test our ketones affordably. I just think that is great. When I first started this diet, I couldn't afford the blood ketone meter, and so I used the breathalyzer, which I don't really like at all either. I was using the ketone, the P tests, which are extraordinarily unreliable. Now, whenever somebody starts the diet and they ask me whether they should do the blood ketone test, I tell them yes, absolutely, because now there's an affordable option. So we've got this thing here. It comes in an absolutely beautiful carrying case. We've got the device, we've got the Lancet, we've got the ketone strip test, all within this case. So what I'm gonna do here, it's very simple. I'm gonna show you guys. You just take the test right here, you plug it in to the top, it automatically turns on. You load this Lancet with a little prick thing, you pull it back like that. I usually go on the side of my finger, okay? That's where I find it to be the easiest to draw blood. push it up against there, press the button, bang. Got to give it a little bit of a squeeze. I remember the first time that I tested my ketones on YouTube, it was a disaster. I shredded myself up, and I had a bunch of awesome nurses who follow my channel, give me some tips, so I appreciate that as well. All you do, you hold it up to the blood, it draws it in itself, then it gives you this beautiful little countdown. 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, we are at 2.7, which is awesome. So anywhere between 0.5 and like 6.0 is considered nutritional ketosis. I don't really obsess over the number. As long as I'm over 0.5, I know that I'm in nutritional ketosis. I can also usually tell by how I feel at to what level I'm in. But that's really good, kind of expected it. Right in the sweet spot there. Also, this is also exciting because Keto Mojo is the 3rd place prize for Keto Quest. So shout out to the owners of Keto Quest for participating in that. The winner of the 3rd place prize gets $250 cash plus a 1-month supply of everything you see here for you to be able to test your ketones. Shout out to them. Also, if you don't want to wait and you want to order this right now, I'm going to put an exclusive link in the bio below where you can save some money and order this up. So now it's time to eat.
5 minutes later.
First meal of the day, post-workout, we've got fresh Atlantic salmon. We've got a garlic Parmesan crust on top of this. We have 2 hard-boiled eggs. I always make sure I have hard-boiled eggs on hand. They come in handy. I also have 1 full avocado, need the potassium and also good source of healthy fats. We've got a nice little hunk of extra sharp cheddar cheese, and since I worked out extremely hard, whenever I do very, very high intense cardio, the first thing that comes into my head is replenish sodium. So what we have here is 1 cup of chicken broth. I pop this in the microwave for like 1.5 minutes. One thing I want to say about chicken broth, when you go to the grocery store and you look at all the chicken broths, a lot of them say fat-free and they also say low sodium. Obviously, they're all fat-free. That's just marketing. And make sure you don't buy the low sodium version because that defeats the purpose. I say this in almost every single video because I feel like it is super important, especially if you are working out. You must replenish sodium. It's the #1 reason why people fail, guys. So the chicken broth helps. Also, what I did was I took Redmond real salt and I sprinkled it across my avocado and my egg. So I'm gonna eat this and then go downstairs and see what Paxman's up to. What seems to be the problem? Why are you sad? You want to go to the botanical gardens or what? Okay, so instead of going to the botanical gardens, we are now at the zoo. First ever carousel ride. Alright, so we had to avoid the cotton candy and the pretzels and the funnel cake. And we brought peely nuts. We also brought some of these Asiago cheese crisps, which are amazing. Sunflower seed kernels. And Paxton is eating veggie straws. That was fun. We're on our way back home to get ready for our hot date. Favorite animal?
The little tiny baby gorilla.
To Jason Whitrock from Amina Yusuf, aka Mimi720. Okay, so first thing here, we've got dried thyme leaves, roasted sesame seeds, and ground sumac, also called za'atar. Wow. I can tell this is handmade here. Wow. Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Very cool. Amina, these are beautiful. Holy cow. Whoa. Dang, this is the real deal olive oil. Okay, let's try some of this olive oil. I'm gonna try, if it's anything like wine, it's better with age, so I'm gonna go with the 2016 here. Okay. All right, here we go. For those of you who don't know, olive oil is probably the best thing that you can have on the ketogenic diet. Jam-packed full of high energy fats, monounsaturated fats. It is absolutely delicious. I often take olive oil just off the teaspoon like it's medicine. You can also drizzle it on salad. There's a ton of different ways you can use it, but bottoms up. Wow, that is smooth. That is definitely the best olive oil I have ever tasted. There is no, like, sometimes olive oil will kind of bite you in the back of the throat. This is smooth all the way down, start to finish. Amina, I cannot thank you enough for sending us this. Myself and my family really, really appreciate it. So Amina is from Jerusalem. These olives are harvested in Jerusalem. This was pressed in Jerusalem. Much love to you and your beautiful country. I hope to visit your country one day. Stay strong, keep up the good work. Much love, Amina. What could this be? Awesome. Okay, so I know you guys know this name when I say it. Tristan from Primal Edge Health. He is an OG YouTuber, as I like to think of him. He's one of the first people that ever kind of started putting stuff out on YouTube with the ketogenic diet. When I first started 2 years ago, he was the guy I went to for information. Him and his lovely wife, Jessica, came out with cookbooks, and they were nice enough to send them to me. So this one here is titled The Ketogenic Edge Cookbook. It is extremely, I used to be in the publishing business, so I'm kind of a harsh critic when it comes to paper type, all that stuff, glossy or not glossy. This is very, very well put together, and it's huge. There are so many recipes in here. The pictures are absolutely beautiful. This one here is the ultimate guide to low carb cooking. I can only imagine how much work was put into this. Wow, Tristan and Jessica, thank you. These books look phenomenal. I'm going to put a link in the description below so that everybody watching here can go order these books. Follow Tristan at Primal Edge Health if you are not already. Say goodnight to YouTube. Say goodnight. Good night, everybody. Mwah. All right, we snuck out of the house, got a babysitter. Are you ready to have fun?
Yes.
So,
Hell yeah.
Tell them where we're going.
My favorite restaurant in Denver is Matsuhisa.
Of all time.
Like my absolute, I've never had like a favorite restaurant.
So I guess
I'm obsessed.
Not the problem, but it's like extremely expensive. So Matsuhisa was started, that's the name of the chef. He started Nobu, if you guys have heard of that before. Super high-end sushi restaurant. We've been a few times. Yeah. I mean, she loves it so much that just randomly at night sometimes I'll catch her just like looking at the menu. No plans to go at all. She's just looking through the menu. So I know for a fact you've got a list of everything you want to try.
I do.
Okay, so
like I said, I'm a little upset.
This was one of her Christmas presents too, by the way. So I'm excited. I'm also hungry. It's super fine dining, so I'm going to try and sneak the camera in just to show you guys the food that we're eating. But we will check you guys after our dining experience is over. Alright guys, so we just got home. We had an amazing dinner. Was it everything you hoped and dreamed?
It was amazing.
Good, you're gonna have
best restaurant ever.
Dreams about it tonight?
For like the next 3 weeks.
Nice.
At least.
So we're gonna kick our feet up and relax. Little Pax man did well, still sound asleep. So thank you guys.
Thank goodness.
That's right. Thank you guys for following along with the Wit Rocks today. We will see you again tomorrow. As always, keep up the good work.
Much love.